You have no idea how much control you have over your own quality of sleep. It doesn't have to be complicated, difficult, or expensive to sleep well. You just need to invest a little time in learning about your biology and invest a little bit of money in improving your sleep environment. Hi, welcome to Better with Phoebe. I'm Phoebe and I make videos about the tips, tricks, tools, and techniques I use to get a little bit better every day. I hope this video on how to optimize your bedroom for sleep helps you get a little bit better too. First, make sure your room is the right temperature. Ideally, the temperature in your bedroom should be between 60 and 67 degrees at night when you're going to sleep. If it's too hot or too cold, you're gonna have a harder time falling asleep and staying asleep. If you don't have central air, invest in a fan or a space heater so that you can keep that optimal temperature. It will make a huge difference in your ability to sleep well. Tip number 2, try to get rid of as much excess light as possible. Invest in an eye mask or blackout curtains. Eye masks fly off my face in the middle of the night, but I love me some blackout curtains. The ones that I have hanging in my bedroom, I got on Amazon for just $23 a set, and they come in a bunch of different colors. The best thing about blackout curtains is that they're also insulators. They keep the room warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Tip number 3, you're gonna wanna try to reduce noise disruptions. Invest in some earplugs if that's your thing. It's not really my thing, but they're so cheap that it can't hurt to try. Another thing that I really like, my personal favorite, is a white noise machine or a sound conditioner. It just raises the baseline of sound so that little things like birds chirping or a car driving by doesn't seem disruptive. I really like the one that I have, but it's a bit on the pricier side. I've linked it in the description as well as some more affordable options. Tip number 4, turn your nose into a sleeping pill. Now, aromatherapy is not for everyone. It's not for me, but many people find scents like vanilla, lavender, chamomile, and sage to be very relaxing. Now, there are some very expensive home fragrance products out there, but you can get inexpensive diffusers, candles, and oils on Amazon or at Target. Check it out, give it a shot. If it works for you, great. If not, that's okay. Tip number 5, turn down the lights. Your brain uses the light around you as a cue to determine whether it should be awake or asleep. So if your bedroom is full of bright white lights, your brain is perceiving that as daylight, and daylight means stay awake. So instead, at night, use dimmer, more amber lights. That cues the brain that the sun is setting and it's time to go to sleep. The best way to tell is to look at the packaging on the light bulbs before you even buy them. Let's take a look. Here are some light bulbs that I just had laying around. They are pretty much the exact opposite of what you would want for nighttime lighting. They're very bright and they're very cool like daylight. You can tell that they're bright and cool because it says so right there on the package. 75 watts is a lot of power. That's a lot of light that these light bulbs will push out. And then it also says right there that it's daylight color temperature, which is a little bit on the cooler side. If you flip it over to the other side, this one in particular has very clear facts about the lights. And I think this one is actually more precise and easier to understand. It says here, the brightness is 1000 lumens. You actually want to be closer to 200 for a lamp that's going to be on your bedside table. This is way too bright. Also, you can see the light appearance or color temperature is closer to cool. 5000 K or Kelvin is pretty close to daylight. Daylight tends to be somewhere between 5,000 and 6,500 Kelvin. You want it to be much lower so that it's closer to the warmer side of the spectrum. That's going to give you that nice warm amber light that looks like sunset that helps your brain understand that it's time to sleep. Tip number 6 should go without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Make sure that your bedding is comfortable, in good condition, and is appropriate for the season, especially if you live somewhere with a lot of seasonality where you have really hot summers and really cold winters. It's a good idea to invest in seasonal bedding. Summer bedding is going to be lighter. It's going to wick away moisture. It's going to help diffuse heat away from the body. And then conversely, winter bedding is going to be heavier and cozier for those winter nights. I really recommend checking out Amazon's store line for bedding. It's called Pinzone. You can get a sheet set for as little as $40 and they're super comfortable. I have almost exclusively Pinzone in my home and I love it. Quick bonus tip before I go. You spend a third of your life asleep. Don't sleep on a sucky mattress. If your mattress is old, uncomfortable, or in bad condition, replace it. I know that's not cheap. Mattresses are expensive and it's a pain in the butt to go and find the one that's comfortable for your preferences. But I promise that first night when you lay down and you finally have a good night of sleep, it will all be worth it. Now, if a new mattress is truly just out of the question for you right now, Look at mattress pads. They can give you a bit more time on a mattress that's not necessarily comfortable, but don't think about it as a replacement for a new quality mattress. So those are my tips for how to optimize your bedroom for sleep. There are links in the description to all of the products that I've mentioned, and I think you'll be surprised at how inexpensively and easily you can improve your sleep by improving your bedroom. And better sleep leads to better mornings. One thing I should add before I go, if you're really having a lot of difficulty sleeping, it might be time to see a doctor, especially if you're having any difficulty breathing when you're sleeping. Sometimes difficulty sleeping is actually a sleep disorder. If you want to get the most out of your precious time here on this beautiful planet, join the Better Crew by subscribing. We're all about getting more done and having more fun. If you're already a member of the Better Crew and don't want to miss an update, hit the notification bell or join my newsletter in the link in the description. So that's it. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I'm Phoebe. This is Better with Phoebe. I'm wishing you a great day and an even better tomorrow. Until next time.